Welcome, everybody, to another episode of Reincarnated as a Podcaster. I am your host for today, the Ed Boy, the Edster,
the forever host,
the forever host now. Yep. And then I'm here with these broskies. And today we are talking about a series that's near and dear to my heart.
I've watched it sometimes.
One Piece.
I mean, I haven't seen One Piece. Dragon Ball Z, obviously. We're Dragon Ball in general. Specifically, we're going to talk about some movies, the last two that have come out, and our thoughts, impressions, what we think. I mean, I know two of us, Dragon Ball's in our blood.
Which ones do you have?
Oof. Obviously, number 4.
The fourth one.
If you like the number 4th one, you can shop in our shop right now for that sticker.
But yeah,
a link at the end of the video.
But yes. So, which one do you want to start with? Where are we going with this? What?
Super came out first, right?
Broly came out first.
Let's start with Broly then.
I think it came out 2018. I think something like that.
I'll look it up real quick.
Don't fact check me.
Don't worry, I got you.
Because I feel like there is a difference in style.
Oh,
obviously going between Broly and superhero. So
see, but I think it's toy, right?
Yeah,
right. So when they show you the commercial, it kind of looks kind of funky because it's like you CG, what the fuck, and you watch the movie and it's totally fine.
Came out in 93. 2018. 93. That's my birth year. Anyway.
93.
It's 30 years old.
The original Broly movie?
It's 30 years old.
Dude, Broly's 30 years old. Holy shit.
I mean, the original Broly movie's what's up.
That was a really good movie.
That movie's very good.
It came out in March of 1993.
Fuck, man.
The only Broly movie I don't like is when he's like a goo monster.
Oh, okay.
Like
biological Broly.
Because there's a few of them.
Yeah. I think there's 3 or 4, something like that.
Well, was that the last one that came out? It was the 2012, 2013-ish.
I think the last one that I remember.
Because that was a Broly movie, wasn't it?
Yeah, but it was Broly came back and it was Gohan had to fight him.
Oh,
okay. I guess adult Gohan, teenager with Goten and Trunks. I remember that.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then now we have this one.
I like this one a lot.
Broly is your favorite character.
Broly is probably one of my favorite, of the Dragon Ball characters. It might be, Daddy Piccolo. It's pretty good. He's up there.
Daddy Piccolo.
We'll talk about him after. I guess he's in this.
Your babysitter.
Babysitter Piccolo.
I do like in this. For me, DBZ is screaming.
Yeah.
Kicking the shit out of everybody.
With bullshit power-ups.
And then comedy. There's always some stupid, do you have senso beans? Nah, I didn't bring them. Shit. We gotta fight this normally. But, I don't know. I've always liked Broly as a character. Because he seems like he has the most issues out of everybody.
100%.
Oh, yeah.
And, you're like, he's got to protect him.
He has a sad backstory.
Yeah, dude. I remember watching this one, and I'm just like, this poor guy, he gets outcasted.
Just because he's strong.
Yep.
Yeah, and then he gets a cool pet, and his dad says, fuck you.
And he kills his pet.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit was fucking. I wear his ear around. I'm like, what? That shit was sad.
Poor Broly.
For Broly, yeah.
Then he gets a really nice wife.
He does. I just can't, he's outcasted. His dad is a piece of shit. And he's like, I love my dad. I'm like, all right,
constantly.
Dude. Yeah. All right, don't fucking lie to me.
Dude, you don't got to lie to me, dude.
When is it? I'm going to blank out. It's Frieza, right?
Yeah.
When Frieza fucking kills his dad, spoilers. He kills his dad. I'm like, he's like, oh no, you're dead. He's like, oh, he starts powering up again. I'm like, oh shit, they're dead. It's over.
No, because I like how he tries to remember how Goku transformed. Like, that's right, I killed Krillin.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he killed his dad.
Yeah. And he does this. He's like, oh fuck.
He kills him. Oh no, Broly, they kill your dad.
I love. This is the thing with Dragon Ball, right? And this is what's always funny to me is they'll introduce a villain, right? Yeah. They'll introduce a villain, and he's badass, and he's this thing, and then Goku goes through his whole arc, he defeats him, and then that villain becomes comedy relief character.
Yep.
And that's just the cycle
Fucking
cycle of Dragon Ball.
Frieza was a total comic relief in this movie. He's like, I want to get the Dragon Balls. Why, to be immortal? No, I want to grow 8 centimeters. Why not more? They'd be too obvious. It's the same thing for fucking Bulma. She's like, I just want to look, was it 5 years younger?
Yeah.
He's like, why not make yourself look 20? Because everyone will know.
Well, but like I said, right? That's always the thing, right? I mean, I guess Vegeta doesn't really, but I mean, Vegeta just becomes, the broski to them anyway, right? But
yeah.
Piccolo does this exact same thing, right? Frieza goes through that exact same thing.
It's forever. So like Yamcha he was just a bandit.
Yeah.
They became friends. Krillin hated him at first. They became friends. It's not Yamcha. Tenshin Han. They were enemies, and they're like, yeah, dude, we bros now.
And that's how it always like Beerus, right?
Oh yeah,
same thing.
They kicked Goku's ass real quick.
But
He's
but
like,
now,
yo,
but now
bro.
he's a bro now. But it's the cycle, right? It's the cycle of Dragon Ball.
It's like
which
real
is always
life.
funny to me.
You ever beat your friend up and be like, yo, now we're good friends, aren't we?
You beat the shit out of your enemy, and now you're bros.
I think Frieza is one of my favorite, though. Just like all together. Because I think his transformations are great. And then his just comedy is so funny. How did you guys watch this, by the way? What language?
Spanish. This I watched. I know it came out, right? And I was like, obviously, I'm not going to watch it in theaters here in Spanish because no one's going to
No one's going to,
Yeah.
So I bootlegged it. I mean,
You mean you watched it legally?
I watched it legally on Facebook.
Remember, man, you don't fuck with Toei, dude.
Anyway, how'd you watch it, Eddie?
I watched it subbed.
Subbed? So you watch it in Japanese?
Yeah,
I watched it in English, so we watched it in all 3 different
watched it in
types.
I have watched this movie like 4 times though.
I do like. I thought it in English was fine. Like all the characters, I think they've all been the same all the way through.
I've never had a problem with Dragon Ball's dub.
No.
Just in general.
I feel like the English one got better with the years.
Yeah.
I think they just knew when you're doing it, 20 years, you kind of get.
Because like
into
if
the
it
role
was the
better.
original, I guess English dub is kind of meh.
Is it?
But I think after Kai, I think the dudes got better. Yeah.
That's fair.
But even then, I don't know if I really. I mean, this is always the thing, right? Even though I watched it sub, I've always kind of not really been a fan of Goku's voice.
It's very high pitch.
In the original.
It's rough.
Yeah, it's a little rough. Also, obviously, growing up, the only ways I did watch Dragon Ball, I knew it was either in English or Spanish, right? Yeah. So that changes things, and then that's the image you have in your head.
Because that's the issue for me too. Like I also heard it in English or Spanish, never heard it in Japanese.
Yeah.
So I was just like, oh,
It's
interesting.
so funny when you watch Japanese people react to dubs.
Yeah.
And they're like, "What? Goku doesn't have a high pitched voice. Disgusting." Like, no, you.
No, you're disgusting. This is the voice he deserves.
I want a man to go. No.
Yeah, I want to sound like an old lady.
She is old nowadays.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's up there. But yeah. So I mean, that I it's interesting when you see all the different iterations of what it is.
That's always been the thing for Dragon Ball. I feel like there is the three ways to watch it.
Yeah.
And those are the 3 I at least have grown up with. It's interesting that we've all seen the 3 different ways to watch it.
Don't they do Bardock's story right at the beginning?
In this one?
Yeah.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah, because it's the beginning where you learn about Broly being like as a test tube baby.
Yeah.
His power's really strong for a
they're
kid.
like, dude, Frieza just got us these scouters.
Yep.
This doesn't work already.
Yeah, he's like, it's a piece of shit, blah, blah, blah.
I love how useless the scouters are at this point.
Oh, yeah.
Like, why even carry it at this point?
It's enough that they can find out who has power. That's what they seem to use it for at this point.
Because I swear at this
that
point,
nice GPS.
Yeah.
yeah, I swear at this point it's just like this doesn't work as a quantifiable measurement because everybody's like over 9,000 or some bullshit.
You're like, oh, we sense something over here, and then they scan the person, it explodes, and you're like, you found the guy at least. Yeah. He's stronger than we can deal with, but whatever. Yeah, because then they just deport him, and then Frieza then comes and
Deport him.
oh wait, it's Frieza's helpers find him on the planet,
Yeah.
and then they bring him back, and then Frieza's like, oh.
Well, yeah.
Vegeta's an asshole, right?
Yeah, well, they do the whole like, oh, this guy's stronger than my kid, fuck him, and send them away, and they crash in that planet or whatever, right?
Yeah.
And then Bardock is like, I don't know, they're gonna be sketchy. We should send our son somewhere else. What about our kid Raditz? He's out there somewhere.
Raditz.
Did you get to see baby Raditz?
You see baby
not
Raditz?
baby, like kid
Yeah.
Raditz, yeah.
For
And
like a
Nappa
whole
with
10
hair.
seconds.
Nappa with hair.
Nappa with hair, yeah.
It's
I
delayed
remember
like
now. I
4
remember
times.
that.
3
Yep,
seconds.
I remember that.
Dude, when you see fucking their planet just get fucking nuked,
Oh, yeah.
you're like, damn. It's like the Force. You just don't feel the Saiyans anymore. It's quiet now.
And then they go into the Frieza trying to rebuild his army, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Gathering the Dragon Balls.
Like always.
Yep. Well, no, they had most of the Dragon Ball. They just
Oh,
need
yeah.
one more.
Frieza stole it. His
Minions.
minions stole the Dragon Balls. That's right.
Bulma just needed one more. She's like, I was going to get it later. It's a little cold in the Arctic. I didn't want to touch it.
That's right.
And then shit goes down. As always in Dragon Ball.
Yep.
Dude, that scene in the Arctic when they first Goku shows up and Vegeta and they're like, who the fuck is this Broly, dude?
Yeah.
And they go through their transformation. That shit was top tier.
Dude, when they're just kicking Broly's ass.
Yeah.
That was Dragon Ball peak right there.
They're like, oh, I feel bad for Broly, but dude, you get his ass kicked by this.
When they join together.
No, before
Oh,
they
before.
join the goal.
Yeah, because they go like just like base form
Yeah.
and kick his ass, and then like I
He
became
gets stronger,
stronger.
yeah.
And, like, I gotta go Super Saiyan.
Yeah.
And then Super Saiyan 2, and then he just goes straight to God mode.
Yep. And then they get their ass kicked.
Get ass kicked.
Because
and
Broly's
like,
like, I go Super Saiyan 1
Like,
now.
Uh-huh.
Like,
he's like, I
shit.
gotta go Super Saiyan God Blue, and then they kick his ass, and then he gets stronger.
Yeah.
I think my favorite part was you finally get to see Broly transform into Super Saiyan. The fucking planet gets
Yeah.
90% destroyed. And this
Yeah,
poor Earth that we live on.
Destroyed
It's
by
getting
these
blown up.
aliens, these super aliens.
I think my favorite part is it's right after the oh no Broly they kill your dad and he
Yeah.
just rages right.
Beats the shit out of Frieza.
Yeah, well, like,
Well-
they beat the shit out of the Goku and
Yeah,
Vegeta,
yeah.
and they're like, "Oh, we gotta go and fucking use the fusion, right?"
They
Yeah.
teleport in front of Frieza. And then Frieza gets caught in the middle of the fight
For a whole hour,
Yep.
because they fuck up the first transformation
many times. I think they fuck up
twice.
Twice.
Ooh.
Because it's the first,
it's
it's
too
the-
big, too skinny.
Yeah,
Ah, that's
and then,
right,
they
right.
get her-
And then they got her
Classic,
right.
classic.
dude, I just love transformation to me, or the combination dance, whatever you
Oh,
wanna
the
call it, fusion
fusion
dance.
dance.
Fusion dance
Is my
is fucking
favorite.
hilarious. I
Oh,
love
dude!
it.
Every
Just-
time they fuck up, I always forget. I love my favorite's the fat version of the fuck up. But that was probably my favorite is when they come back and they're fucking fused together and they just fucking go ham.
Yep.
Dude, Gogeta, blue hair, it's badass.
It's the best.
It's the best one.
Still not the strongest.
I think I prefer over Vegito. 'Cause the Vegito is the Potara rings.
Oh yeah.
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 But then they start fighting. Broly gets his ass like handed to him,
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah.
And then you have Best Girl, who gets the Dragon Balls.
I forgot her name.
It's Best Girl.
Best girl, true.
Alien looking girl. So it's the best way I can describe her. Gets all the Dragon Balls and then wishes for him to go back to his planet.
Yeah, and just abruptly ends.
That was the only thing I did not like about this movie. How it just kind of ended.
Yep.
I thought there was gonna be like, I wish for everyone peace or something, Maybe stop the fight. I just wish Broly was not here.
Like in D&D terms, they just cast banishment.
Yeah.
And that's it. End of fight.
My gripe was Broly it doesn't have really much battle experience,
Yeah.
but he somehow is just like God level strong. Like, what the fuck?
He's just
that's-
fueled by anger.
Yeah, when fueled by anger, that he's fighting shit. He was training for
Yeah.
10, 15 years
He's
on the
just
other planet.
fighting aliens.
Uh-huh.
It was monsters. And then, they all live happily ever after. And then Goku just goes to the planet and says, oh, hi, nice to meet you again.
I got you a house.
House, bro.
Food.
He's like, what the fuck?
And then Broly also joins the cycle of people we fight that become
He's like,
friends.
here's some food. Don't worry. I hope you don't mind, but I'm gonna come back every now and then. I'm gonna
Kick
beat your ass, and I'm gonna leave.
That's fair. You ever just be like, yo, you want to be friends? We fight every Sunday till one of us dies, but we'll be friends. You know.
You're like, FY, you can't. We have Dragon Ball.
That is true. What I would do if I was Goku, you get all the Dragon Balls, you'd be like, I wish I was stronger than Broly. And then there we go. I don't know why he doesn't wish for that. He's like, I want more power.
Because he wouldn't do that.
He's the worst.
Yeah, that's how it works. He's got to do it himself.
I don't know why Vegeta doesn't do it then. I believe in Vegeta.
Be stronger than him.
Yeah.
But then Goku?
Anybody.
I mean, technically, Vegeta hasn't lost against Goku.
Has he not?
No. The first time they fought, he got defeated because they cheated and it was a 3v1.
Oh, yeah. That's fair.
It was a 4v1.
Who's counting, right?
Gohan beat his ass.
Who, Vegeta?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He went monkey mode.
Mm.
And he's like, what the fuck? He got his ass kicked.
Poor Vegeta.
And then the second time, when they fought, when he was Majin Vegeta, Goku didn't go all out, so I didn't count either.
So you're telling me none of these counted? They've never actually fought each other normally?
No.
Not fully, yeah. There's never been a Goku Vegeta
100.
100.
1v1 fair.
Dude, they should have a movie. It's just called Vegeta 100.
Vegeta's Revenge.
Yeah.
Vegeta's revenge.
Vegeta and Goku fight to the death.
To the death.
Kills one and then just wish him back with the Dragon Ball. And be like, it was a good fight. And they handshake and we do it again.
GG.
After we collect the Dragon Balls again, we can fight
We can do it again.
every year or whatever. Do you remember the delay on the Dragon Balls?
1 year.
Is it 1 year?
Yeah.
So every year they can have a big battle.
Yeah.
And then wish for each other to be back alive.
Well, technically, you can only. Oh wait, no, because they have the Namekian Dragon Balls. You can wish back whoever, but if you use the Earth ones, you can only revive someone once.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, those are like Chiaotzu. We only revived you once.
We can't do it again.
Oh, I forgot about
And he
that.
blows up.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Oh well.
Fucking Chansu.
Yeah.
Best character.
I think Goku and Vegeta have died twice already.
Yeah, at least.
Yeah.
At least looking back. I don't know what goes in what canon at this point. I've kind of lost on that. But, you got anything else on Broly?
No, I give it a solid 9.
9? I was thinking 8.5.
I really like that movie.
This is an amazing movie.
I think the fight scenes are really good.
It's very well animated and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
For-
It is.
But in my heart, superhero is better.
Okay.
Okay, so we go to that one then.
All right, let's hear about superhero then.
Superhero, the first 5 minutes are god tier. Where they
First
go,
5 minutes are really good.
they go like through the whole Dragon Ball's like history in that clean animation.
Oh, it's great.
It's great.
It's very good.
I'm like, I want to rewatch Dragon Ball in this animation.
That was top tier.
It was top tier.
That was
Yeah,
very
yeah.
good.
That movie came out last year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was very.
I knew it was new. I was just trying to remember the date.
Also watched it in Spanish. I've also seen this movie like 3 times.
We watched it in English here, right?
3 or 4. No, we watched it in Japanese.
No, we watched.
We watched in Japanese.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
in
yeah.
Japanese.
Okay, okay.
Yep.
That's what we had to hear that. Yeah.
No, he wasn't in the movie much, to be fair.
Yeah, it wasn't in there very
The
long.
superhero was definitely, it was what, Piccolo and
Gohan.
Gohan.
It's
That's who it
It's
was.
Piccolo's movie.
Yeah.
This Piccolo's movie.
Dude, this movie, we finally got to see Piccolo level up.
The long awaited Piccolo level up.
His final upgrade.
His final upgrade.
Finally, we get to see him level up. You know, they get the Dragon Balls, of course. You know, the usual.
Dude, he hasn't leveled up since the Cell Saga.
Yeah.
He even fought in the Cell Saga. He has his ass kicked, and then he trained, and then he didn't fight.
Yep. Welcome to hell.
Hey, this movie also has Cell. What?
What? Whoa.
It's like he's the best villain of them all. No, I like Frieza better. But anyway, Frieza Cell.
Frieza.
Yeah.
I think he's more evil.
Yeah.
Either way, so this one starts off as usual. We get all the Dragon Balls again. Bulma wishes for her
for Crow.
For crow's feet to
Feet to
disappear.
And then Piccolo's like, "This is what you've been wishing for this whole time." She wished for a bigger ass.
Yeah.
But they got 3 wishes in this one.
Yeah.
Because crow's feet, bigger ass, and then
His power up.
Yeah, it's power.
was it that? I thought Piccolo just wished for something, and then the dragon's like, "I got you."
Oh
Here's
yeah,
a
I
little
snuck
something."
a little something
Yeah,
in
yeah.
there.
Same wish though.
Was it-
Because he's like, I wish to unlock my full potential or whatever. And he's like, I gave you some more.
Yeah, I gave him some.
He's like, "You're already there. I'm sorry, but here's some more."
It's so funny watching like this, right? And you see like you see like Shenlong come in, right? And I feel like at this point, I feel like he's just lonely. Right? Because
He's just waiting the
yeah,
year.
he's just waiting every year for them to use the Dragon Balls, and he can show them and be like, "Hey guys, what's up?"
I get to see you again.
See you guys
Yeah.
again.
Because at this point, it's just a part of his yearly routine, right? Maybe he feels like less because he's this immortal creature.
I feel like he's kind of, like in the past movie, it was someone else that summoned him.
Uh-huh.
I feel like he was kind of sus. Like, who the fuck are you?
Yeah, who are you?
He's like, "Who are you guys? What the fuck?"
You're not the normal people that summoned me.
I think at that point he'd be like, "Nah, I don't know you. I'm gonna grant you any wishes."
That's what it feels like when you watch superhero. He shows up just like, "Hey, bros, what's
What's
up?"
up, Piccolo?
What's up,
See-
Piccolo?
Nice to see you again.
He's like,
Where's everybody else?
Dance him up.
you got a wish? You got a wish? Here, you know what? I'm gonna give you a little something.
I picture they have like a legit handshake. They fly up. He's like, "Yo, dude, how's long as it been?"
Dance him up.
That's what it feels like. It feels like he's like happy when they summon him now. He's just like, yo.
I do have a question. How do you say his name?
It's like Shenron, isn't it?
Shenron, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I heard Shenlong, Shenron. I don't know what it is.
Well, it's weird, right? Because
They can't pronounce their R's.
yeah.
So it sounds like an L.
That makes sense. Okay.
Well, I think I thought it originally supposed to be like an L, but they pronounce it's the opposite. Yeah.
Let's find out. Anyway.
Because the name itself isn't Japanese. It's Chinese.
Oh, that makes sense.
Because if I remember correctly, I think in Mandarin, long is dragon.
Oh, that makes sense also.
Shenron.
Oh, is that how they say it on there then?
Well, that's
Yeah.
how it's
That's what it's spelled. So they just, it sounds like an L because they can't say their R's.
Oh, okay. But I know long in, it's dragon,
Dragon.
in,
Yeah, yeah.
in
You know,
Chinese.
like Jack Long,
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
the American.
But yeah, so that's always figured it was. That's what it was. But
Okay,
yeah, it's
that makes
Shenron.
sense.
Yeah.
I like how they had to upgrade him first. They're
Ooh.
like, the dragon, because they go to Dende, right? And
Yeah.
they're like, I want to wish this. He's like, I don't know if he can do it. Let me upgrade him. Here's some holy water on top of this statue. And like, all right, now you can summon him.
But he needs upgrade too. He's out like, dude, when he
Looking
gets
at
God
RPGs,
mode,
dude.
he gets blonde hair,
The whiskers get bigger.
wavier, longer.
But yeah, I mean that part is funny to me. Like I said, it's just part of the weird like comedy. What this is, there's more androids in this.
Oh,
in
there's
this movie.
a lot more
I
androids.
love Gamma 1 and 2.
They're great.
I love
Pretty
the
good
fucking, was it like the onomatopoeia that shows up every time? They're like, bang.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
They're doing the old comic book fighting
Yeah.
style, or like
I mean, it goes into the name right of the movie and their whole thing,
Superhero.
right? Yeah, like they're superheroes, right?
like
Fucking
this-
Gohan's a loser, bro.
always is. What are
God
you talking
damn
about?
it. Gohan.
Oh,
It's like, dude, I'm I'm investigating some ants. I'm like, what?
this is Gohan, dude. This is what he is.
It's Gohan being Gohan.
He's just being a dad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, not even. He's just being him.
He's just like, yeah, this is what I do.
I haven't fought in years.
Doesn't do anything until his kids get kidnapped, and he's just like, okay, fine.
I gotta go fight. I
And even
guess.
then, he didn't even know he got kidnapped.
Yeah.
Bigelow shows up. I'm like, yeah, so your kid got kidnapped by me.
All this states is Piccolo is still the best father.
Forever father.
Forever father.
Yeah.
Went from one of the very first arc supervillains to best dad.
That's dead.
Except for Pan's not a bitch.
Don't talk about that.
That's great.
But and this one's pretty fun because then I do like when does he transform in the beginning or is it later on?
Piccolo
Piccolo.
is later.
Oh, okay.
later.
Is later.
Because he's fighting Gamma when they first show up,
Uh-huh.
and then he gets his ass kicked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they do the Dragon Ball thing.
Yeah. Because what was Gamma there for?
Just to kick his ass.
To kick his ass, yeah.
Is that what it was for?
Yep.
Yeah. He thought he killed him, so then he left. And then Piccolo was like, "Phew." That was
Oh,
fine.
okay. Because I can't remember like the whole arc of like why Gamma was there.
Well,
fully.
so there's this the company, right, with the dude with the twirly mustache,
Yeah,
right?
the red.
and he hired the weird the fat kid, right?
Yeah.
That made Gamma and the other one,
Yeah.
right?
They're like, dude, this fucking criminals, Piccolo and his gang of Saiyans, they're
Yeah,
bad people.
yeah, they're bad. That's what they tell us. They're
We
bad
should
people.
get rid of- they're like,
They're
no,
they're
yeah,
villains.
they're
So you go
villains.
be heroes and go kick their ass.
So they're like, dude, I'm gonna make some androids or superheroes and I kick their ass.
Because the twirly mustache dude wants to get him out of the picture so he can make his super army or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
Or
That makes sense.
remake Cell.
That makes sense.
Like always.
The Red Ribbon Army.
Yeah,
Come
yeah,
back,
yeah.
Okay. That's why I was like, I remember, I'm like, I watched it. I just don't remember why he was there for.
Ooh, Kid
I just
Goku solos a Red Ribbon Army when he was a kid.
Always.
Yeah.
Well, it's what shows in the beginning, right?
Yeah. Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, that's the thing in the beginning.
By himself. Solos it.
Yeah, but Goku's OP.
That's right. Piccolo gets his upgrade.
Yes.
Yep.
And then he infiltrates the facilities, and they're like, they want to kick our asses. They want to kidnap Gohan's daughter.
Uh-huh.
Like, I know she live. I know she go to school.
Yeah. We can just go. We just pick her up.
Just normal Saturday. We'll pick her up at the bus and we'll just leave.
I love how she kicks ass.
Dude, she kicks ass.
She kicks ass.
She's always kicked ass though.
Yeah.
She's been training forever too, basically. It's like,
He's not like Gohan. She's like her mom,
yeah, who wants to fight
Yeah.
all the time.
but with Saiyan powers.
Yeah.
Imagine if she had Saiyan powers.
Her going Super Saiyan. That'd be cool.
She just gets bigger breasts.
So this is what every character needs to power up at some point in Dragon Ball, right?
Yeah.
Can they wish for that? Can they wish to be Super Saiyan? Is that a limitation on the
Like,
wishes?
can I change my race?
Can I be a Saiyan now?
That seems like a good change. I would change my race to
Yeah.
that.
I wonder,
Your species?
was she born with the tail? Or is it diluted enough that they don't get tails
I
anymore?
don't think they get tails anymore because you don't see them.
Do they not?
You don't see
Oh,
any
yeah.
of the tails ever.
Goten they have a tail
Oh,
unless
that's
they
right.
cut it from like really early on.
Yeah.
But who is Goten with, or who made Goten?
What do you mean?
That's-
Who made
Who made Goten? That's Gohan's kid.
That's
No, that's Goku's kid.
Oh, it's Goku's kid?
It's Gohan's brother.
Oh, that's right.
Okay.
That's right.
Does Gohan have a tail?
He had a tail and they
Yeah.
cut it off
Uh-huh.
when he was a kid,
Yep.
Oh yeah,
and it never grew back.
I forgot about that.
So I was like, did Pan was she born with the tail and
And then
just
they cut it?
off? Yeah.
It's just like circumcision. They're just like, time to cut your tail off.
Okay. So if you're saying and let's say you're born at night during a full moon, the baby comes out, open its eyes, and somehow just
it becomes the monkey form.
yeah, just immediately out of the womb.
It's like a fucking werewolf.
Maybe there's like an MTG. There's summoning sickness, right? So they can't transform.
It takes at
on
least
the
one
first-
moon
yeah,
rotation.
It takes at least one moon rotation before it kicks in after birth.
Imagine you're a doctor in this world, right? It's a normal woman shows up, gives birth, and the baby has a tail. They're like, what the fuck?
monkey tail?
A monkey tail.
Like, who did you have sex with?
How this happen?
How does that happen? And then the full moon comes in and turns full monkey
Yeah,
and
and like,
wrecks the
fuck?
hospital.
Answers we'll never find out.
The answers we'll never know.
You never know. Just
Well,
talk
we
to the
never
creator.
know.
They'll be like, yeah, that's how it normally happens.
I don't think he's thought about it.
He just got rid of the tail. They're like, fuck him.
He's like, they don't need him anymore.
Yeah.
They've evolved on Earth.
Oh, that's right. And then they're like, Gohan has to get angry to reach his super potential
Yeah,
or
yeah.
whatever. So then they make this plot of to keep kidnapping his daughter. They let him know. And then he goes ape shit.
Yeah.
That's pretty great.
There's some good fight scenes in this one.
I love the fucking fusion between Trunks and and I think it's Goten.
Yeah.
Is it Goten?
Yeah, it's Trunks and Goten, and they end up as the fat version.
Fat one. It's always the fat one.
But I
It's my
love it,
favorite.
But they just stayed the fat one.
Yeah, they just
I don't think they had time
didn't-
to break,
They didn't try to
yeah.
go back. They just
It was
stayed
like,
that one.
we'll fight it anyway.
I love it. Like, we'll do it. Oh shit!
We haven't fought in years.
Is there figures of the transformations of the failures?
I'm sure there is
I
somewhere.
want one of the fat ones. We gotta
That'd
put it in
be
the background.
We could have searched for one in Japan.
Shit.
Oh yeah.
Rip.
I always forget about the transformations.
I like how Gohan is blind.
Oh, he has the glasses.
Oh,
I'm like,
yeah.
dude, you're like a super being and you can't fucking see.
It just happens,
It
man.
happens.
Because you know how he loses his glasses, right?
Yeah.
And he's like, "Who are you?" I'm like,
I
"How-
can't see.
Yeah, how blind are you, bro? Holy shit!
He's got to say, wait, does that mean I can be him? If I take off my glasses, I can't see you.
Yeah, I think what I liked about this movie is like the nostalgia heavy on the various Dragon Ball tropes from past
Oh yeah.
arcs.
Uh huh.
I also feel like you have more characters that you don't see a lot on screen as much.
Yeah.
And some of the past stuff. I liked it. I liked the fight scenes. I liked Piccolo finally powering up when he
Yeah.
goes to like Godzilla mode or I don't
Yeah.
know how you want to call that.
But he gets big.
Piccolo Orange.
Piccolo Orange.
Yeah.
They sacrifice, or then Best Boy sacrifices his
I
life.
like how they're like, Piccolo, remember when you went big in the Budokai tournament? Like, that's right, that was so long ago. Woo!
I used to fight. I forgot.
I used to be a menace.
I used to be a villain. I forgot.
I forgot about this.
Yeah, when you fight for like 20 years, you just forget that you're an evil guy.
I forgot I was the Demon Lord.
I forgot he was a demon lord.
So he went from Demon Lord to fusing with God to just a babysitter.
Yep. The great arc
Forgot
of Piccolo.
about that. Poor Piccolo.
I love Gohan's nod to his rage mode, but then they pull his power up the ad like what the fuck is Gohan beast mode?
Well, yeah, they stole his kid.
But still, like, oh no, well, it got triggered because they killed Piccolo.
Go yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So he's like, "Wee."
And he starts to kick the shit out of everybody. Yeah, dude, you watch Piccolo die. Of course you're gonna go read.
Yeah, you're gonna go super ultra instinct whatever.
I'm surprised. So if that was his trigger, surprised he didn't do it in the Saiyan saga when Piccolo gives his life for him.
Oh,
because he's not quite there yet.
yeah. He wasn't that mad.
Yeah, he's not that mad. He's
He
not
was
there.
only 4 years old.
Yeah, he's not. He wasn't there yet.
You only go super mad when you watch your same friend die twice.
Right.
You're like the first time, like, he'll come back.
We
Second
got
time,
him.
like, you son of a bitch.
You
We're gonna have to get
stupid.
different Dragon Balls to bring him back.
That's right.
Yeah.
When Goku went Super Saiyan, that was Krillin's second death. You're
Yeah.
right. You're
Yeah.
right.
See,
Yeah.
second
freaking-
death is when you transform.
Yep. Yeah.
That's when you get
That's
your
what.
power
That's
up.
when you realize. Oh fuck. We have to go to another planet to revive him this time.
Hey, do you want to learn necromancy? We can get really strong. Let's kill Bob twice. It's fine.
No worries.
Twice.
We'll lock our inner chi or key.
And then we can be
potential.
like that
Gee.
the one kid.
Key potential.
Ah!
Yeah.
He screamed for like 10
10
minutes.
minutes?
Trying to become
Never
Super
forget,
Saiyan.
Never forget.
Never forget that video.
That's a meme from back in the day for all you young people.
The all YouTube days.
Before meme was a word.
Yeah, we used to call it meme.
I'm pretty sure it's still on YouTube somewhere.
Oh yeah,
No, it is.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure it is.
I see it pop up once in a blue
I
moon.
swear you
from
can look
someone's
up
show.
like kid goes Super Saiyan and this will be the first thing that pops up.
Super Saiyan.
Probably was I don't know how many million views at this point.
I love that guy.
I was sad when one of the Gammas died.
Oh, dude, the
Oh,
Gammas,
yeah.
yeah.
Almost for no reason.
Yeah, it's interesting with the Gammas. They came in for what, like an hour of the movie.
Yeah.
You feel so much emotion for them though,
Yeah.
because you're like, these guys are assholes. To being they've been.
Well, it was because of their perspective. Like,
Yeah.
that they thought they were bad guys, and they're like, wait,
Well, they're being tricked.
we're the bad guys.
Are we the bad guys?
So I liked them. I thought they were a great
The
additive.
fight with Cell was great.
It always is.
That was awesome.
I also like just the cutaways of like Vegeta and Goku fighting with Broly just sitting there, just
Yeah, of
hanging
course.
out with Beerus.
They're like, you can't fight with us because you go crazy.
yeah.
They're like,
So you just sit there and he's like,
fine.
Guess I'll just relax.
I'll just chill here.
Oh, best girl Beers is in love with.
Oh yeah.
He's like, dude, she kind of hot though. She bad. That shit was so funny.
Fucking Dragon Ball
Making
movies.
dumb.
But those cutaways, it's like you go and everything's like super crazy. They're all fighting. They're super Piccolo and everything.
Vegeta finally beats Goku.
Oh, yeah.
And then Broly and the other dude are like, oh my god, this was beautiful.
Yeah.
I do like. Or what'd you think of the animation? I guess.
Okay. Yeah.
At first,
This is-
I was like, it looks disgusting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then I'm like, not too bad.
When you get into the fight scenes and stuff, it's not.
Because I think this is the
Not
only
bad.
issue I had with this movie was the animation. It's not bad.
No.
It's not my favorite.
It takes a second to get used to. You're like, what the fuck is this
I-
CG
well, 'cause
shit?
I
you
do
get-
like it's more like not just basic CG. It's got like a color to it that makes it look cartoony and not just like,
It looks
oh
like
look,
those,
we're trying to
like,
make realistic CG guy.
video game cutscenes.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's not. I feel that CG and the use of CG and stuff is getting more like it's getting better, right?
Oh, yeah.
It's getting they're as they say sanding off the edges, right? They're like making it more polished and stuff like this because this is not the first time, and obviously movie budget's a little different from CG than other things as well. But like even in other shows and stuff, especially in fight scenes and even character animations and stuff like that, it looks less rigid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it has a tendency to. And I think, and also because of just the sheer cartoony nature of what Dragon Ball is, I think it's fine. It is a little bit of a whiplash going into this movie because
Yeah,
you get
yeah,
the intro,
Yeah.
and you're like, this animation style's fucking dope. This is dope, and then it starts.
And then the 3D models shows up. I'm
yeah,
like,
the
what
three,
the
yeah,
fuck?
the 3D models show up, and you're like, it's a little jarring. You're like, because we go back to Broly, right? We go back to Broly. I mean, for the majority of it, it's your traditional
Like a
hand
combo of
drawn-
two.
Yeah, well, because that's what a lot of films do.
Yeah.
right? It's like the UFO table formula.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
It's the hand drawn until we go into a battle.
It's
And then
CG.
it's CG.
Yeah.
But the CG is so well integrated and so clean that you're just like, oh, this is whatever's, and it gives you that ability to do cinematic shots and have something more fluid, especially in a fight scene.
Yep.
Which I believe lends itself to Dragon Ball so well.
The color and the
So
scenes were top tier.
Yeah.
I think that's what's really nice about this animation is how you can do
Yeah.
stuff like that compared to hand drawing it or how it is
Well,
nowadays.
I think I did like the art direction in this movie.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, you take it to something like almost like the new Trigun, right? Like
Yes.
the remake of Trigun, which looks beautiful, looks amazing for a fully CG show, right? And like I said, like especially for something like this in Dragon Ball and stuff, where your backgrounds are so simple and like cartoony and stuff, and everything else it just lets you just focus on the fights, and it lets you do crazy shots, it lets you do crazy 3D effects, lets you follow them around and crazy shit. It's just cool. It's cool.
As much as Toei has its flaws as a company,
Yeah.
I think they're doing something quite special with this anime movies that they're releasing. Kind of off topic with the new Slam Dunk movie.
Oh, okay.
It's also like that. It's
Oh.
like that,
Oh, really?
that CG looking. So at first you're like, this looks like shit.
Yeah.
But then like the fucking just the basketball moves are so fluid and
Yeah.
everything. You're just like, this looks amazing.
And it's not like, we haven't seen stuff in similar styles now in 3D animation that don't look good. Like it looks good, right? It looks very good. You take your, I don't know, you take your Puss in Boots, you take your Arcane, you take like Across the Spider-Verse, right?
Yeah.
Or Into the Spider-Verse. You have all this other 3D animation that makes it look so nice and clean, giving the 2D like illusion, but it's still very clearly 3D, right? And now when you have all that technology seeping more deeply into Japanese animation, it just lends itself to so well to especially shonen.
Well, that's always a good thing. I think it's good if you use it either in a way where it's artsy
Yes.
and it's not like just let's throw it in,
Yeah.
or they use it in a way that is like you do it like UFO table, where you
Yeah,
just
yeah.
make it dark ass scene. Can't really see it too well.
You know what I think my thing with CG is now that I think about it, which is the big difference, especially when they just insert CG randomly. It's lighting.
Yeah.
I think that's when it becomes really jarring. Like you'll watch like a normal 2D animated show and the 3D model doesn't feel like it's lit in the same way that the 2D animation was drawn.
Yeah.
So it stands out in a very bad way. So when you watch these movies and like the way the light like shines off things from, effects or power-ups and everything fits. Like it's on the surroundings, it's on the character, it's everything. You're less inclined to be like, "Oh, I don't like this. This doesn't belong."
Yeah.
Because the whole thing is built to belong.
Doesn't look choppy.
Yeah, it doesn't look weird. It doesn't look out of place.
Yeah.
Because I think that's why people don't really like CG is because in times it's been implemented in a way where it feels out of place.
Yep.
And when it's so well integrated like this, it just looks great. It's just fun.
You didn't appreciate Bulma's ass in CG.
Of course.
That was the best part.
That's the best part. It should be the thumbnail. It's like they knew what they were doing.
Yeah, because that's always the issue, right? It's like the issue everyone had with like I don't know, like Overlord season 3, right? Where they did all these monsters and armies.
This show's garbage, bro.
Exactly.
Yeah, but this year is also like they ran the show at like 10 frames a second on the monsters. So
Yeah.
it was like,
Oh, it's like the fucking spider show. Garbage CG.
Yeah, garbage CG.
Garbage.
we'll be talking about a movie with some garbage CG probably soon.
Oh, true. Next episode.
You can see it in the corner by Eddie.
But yeah, I think Broly and this movie are pretty much the same. Well, not the same, but like they're really good.
Yes.
Yes.
But I like this one better just because of Gohan's my favorite character.
Okay.
Piccolo's great,
See,
and the other characters get more
Shine
screen time.
than the normal
Than regular
Saiyans.
just
Yeah.
Goku and Vegeta.
Yeah.
So I think
So-
that this one takes my heart.
what's your rating on this one?
Same rating.
Same rating?
Yeah.
So my thing is, I think this one has better stories. I like the fight scenes better in Broly,
Yeah.
personally. So it's basically the same for me, but I do like watching Broly a little bit more. But I do like the shut off brain and watch them go rage mode. So what do you say?
I think just because the jarring effect at the beginning of what it was. I mean, because there's hiccups to CG still.
Yeah.
I still prefer the 2D animated style into CG more than just straight CG. So for me, Broly is still a little higher, just for that effect. But as things,
It looks more natural.
I think
Looks more like anime.
I think that's the thing. It's like, but as we progress and as they get better and they get more into the new medium, that'll probably change for me a bit. But I think just because I like Broly as a character in general as well, and the Broly movies so far have normally been my favorites, as this just categorizes itself into those, and that's where it puts it for me. But
I agree.
Can't wait for the new Dragon Ball anime. Hopefully it release something. Don't make it look like fucking One Piece, please. Let's hire another art director. Fuck.
One Piece, One Piece. Well, either way, if you like Dragon Ball, we have a lot of Dragon Ball stuff. Definitely if you want a gym logo. I probably will be doing a Frieza one. At their last con, there's a lot of Frieza people. And they're like, you got Frieza one? I'm like, no.
no,
So, look out for that.
Namek Gym.
Namek Gym.
That's a good idea,
Dude,
actually.
a Nappa one would be great.
Nappa. There's so many I could do is the
Yeah.
issue.
You should have it say like Capsule Core.
Oh, on the for like
Capsule Corp Gym.
Yeah.
that'd be a good idea. Well, look out for all those. We have more stickers, shirts. We have tank tops for the same stuff. Check us out. And what I learned from these two movies, I like watching people fight.
True.
And I can't wait when just before I go bald, I'm gonna color my hair blue and spike it up. And I will have powered up to God mode.
Heard it here first.
But yeah, thank you everybody for watching. Yeah, until the next one.
Next time.
Peace.
Peace.